All right, we want to apologize for some technical difficulties. We lost the stream there for a minute, but you did not miss any scoring. It is still a 2-0 lead for Med City over Joy SLP. Joy did have a chance. I don't know that I call it their best of the game. They sent one in, but Alex Jarvis made a nice catching save. Shortly after getting rid of the hat, that was part of the strategy as well, making sure he was feeling free and clear before making that save. So Jarvis with the save off the scoring chance by Joy SLP. And it's Med City as we approach the 63-minute mark, having a 2-0 lead. So here comes Joy SLP up the middle, taken away again by Med City. This has been a very crisp defensive effort by the Mayhem. Appearing a lot more patient than in their first couple matches here. Emmanuel Wee up the middle, and Jack Hilton-Jones makes another nice play, taking it away from Wee. Seems like anytime Joy SLP has some momentum up the middle, Med City's able to deflect a pass. So here they come again. They have it in the corner, looking to center, and deflected away by Carl Nyman. And after that header, Ayrton Redmore is down on the ground. And so the officials call a quick timeout. And we will too. You're watching Med City FC.
Toyota is proud to support Med City FC again this season. Whether it is beautiful style, advanced technology, or superior safety features, Toyota has a vehicle that is right for you. Visit Toyota.com or stop by Rochester Toyota to see the super impressive Toyota lineup. Toyota, let's go places.
Redmore is up and feeling fine. And there was a foul called on Joy SLP since Med City had possession there, but now it's Joy SLP with it on the far side. And they'll throw it in. And with this much time left, you would think for Joy SLP, this is a pretty critical juncture. You want to get that next goal, and here they go with some momentum. Shot up ahead and good. Almost on cue. I believe that was Emmanuel Wee scoring that goal and cutting that lead in half for Med City FC.
Scoring for Joy SLP, number 11, Emmanuel Wee.
So we still have a match here as Wee gets St. Louis Park on the board. Not sure how he got behind the defense so easily. Just seemed to be able to outrun everybody down the middle of the field, and Jarvis didn't have much of a chance as he came in all alone, had time to size up that big net. Don't often see breakaways like that, especially against Med City. And now, foul called, a trip on Med City. So back the other way comes Joy SLP. So we had been a problem for Med City really since the start of this match. He's been at least the most aggressive attacker for Joy SLP. And gets rewarded there with a goal. And it is Wee with it up top right now, giving way to Zinedine Croton. Back up top to Wee. And Joy SLP with the momentum. Med City needs to be careful here. Try and keep things out on the sideline as best they can. And that one goes out of bounds, but it's going to stay with Joy SLP.
Nebraska Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of Med City FC. Just as the Mayhem strives to bring you the highest quality of soccer entertainment, our practice's top priority is to provide you with the highest quality of orthodontic care in a friendly, family-oriented, and professional yet comfortable environment. We utilize the latest technological advances in the industry, and our philosophy is to create beautiful smiles for children and adults that will last a lifetime. Discover more about Nebraska Orthodontics by visiting our website or schedule an appointment at 507-288-8844.
So a corner kick sent in by Joy SLP. They bat it around towards the middle. Now Brown with a shot. It goes a bit wide. Jarvis is going to chase that one down. And now Colton Prater over to Tyler Oliver. Oliver just kept walking it in until someone came and got him and then had it taken away. Still no substitutions for either team. You wonder if that's going to start here soon now that we've reached the 70-minute mark. Of course, a little better conditioning now as opposed to a couple weeks ago, the last time we saw the Mayhem. Arrow Lambo up ahead, and that one will be kicked away by Fairchild, but Oliver was pressing in. Arrow Lambo up ahead, gets tripped, no call, which gets some fans pretty worked up here. And Joy SLP wisely starts to work the other way quickly. Drowning out the complaints, Whitney Brown over on the right side. Heads into a double team, now passes towards the middle and cleared away momentarily. Nyman far side, able to knock that one away from Regassa. Out of bounds, but last touch by Nyman. So a throw-in coming here for Joy SLP. Free kick there for Joy SLP goes wide right. And it looks like Med City's going to have their first couple of substitutions here. Miguel Tomei and Alejandro Radia get ready to check in.
Substitutions for Med City: number 8, Miguel Tomei, and number 15, Alejandro Radia.
"73 minutes gone here in this match. Med City trying to hang on to a 2-1 lead here in their home field. And up ahead, that was Millward with an excuse me chance. But now pass back up ahead. Emmanuel Wee gets the feed from Ragasa. Wee, far side, kicks it back, and it's Zinedine Croton having that one deflected away. Nice job by Nyman keeping that one in bounds momentarily, and at least it'll be a throw-in in the deep corner instead of a corner kick. Again, Joy SLP just sends it in real quick. It was a ways back from the spot where it went out of bounds, but here they since you probably can't hear Frank, he said that's for all the times they run up ahead, trying to make up for that distance and maybe steal some later on. I don't know if credit gets built up for that type of thing, but so it appears as though Joy SLP is just going to try to out-hustle Med City at this point. Med City had done a nice job of staying patient, waiting for things to come to them. And Joy SLP looking to force the issue here late in this match, down by a goal. It was Emmanuel Wee scoring at the 66-minute mark and getting them on the board after Med City had taken a 2-0 lead off the goal by Mazid Aero-Lambo at the 52-minute mark. Now Med City regains possession. Tomei and his fresh legs giving chase at midfield. Martin Brown passes that one in. It clears everybody. Jarvis will hold. And he sends it off to the right. Till Trippner up ahead on that right sideline. Med City really just wants to use the sidelines here at this point. Brown back to Kantorowicz. And now up ahead, they've got some space. Centering it for Whitney Brown, too far. And back the other way comes Med City. Prater getting held and doing some holding of his own on Philip Caputo. And again, it's the second guy who gets called for it. Caputo sends it forward into the corner. Nice centering pass. Clears everybody, though. And now Lucas Hart sends it up the head. Toby Millward trying to keep it in bounds, and does. Millward up the near side. Waiting for some guys to come out and help him, and it's tipped away by Joy SLP.
Quick Trip stores sell only top-tier gasoline. Top-tier gasoline contains a higher level of cleaning detergent, which improves engine performance. Using top-tier gasoline ensures a higher standard of gasoline for your car. It cleans your engine while you drive, helping your car run smoother, longer. Another fresh idea from Quick Trip.
Toby Millward again at midfield. preventing the Joy SLP attack from getting going, and now it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Xavier Zeng. Millward over to Tomei. Tomei just kind of trying to keep it against the sidelines here. Goes back towards Fairchild, who reverses field. A little bit of a break here for Joy SLP. It felt like they had really just been rushing to get anything going the last 10-15 minutes. As Capra sends that one all the way to the other end. Nyman is there, able to keep it in bounds. Now Lucas Hart at midfield. Sends it forward. Good look. Prater's there. He's got some space to work with. Nice deke by Prater. Shot and a goal! What a move by Colton Prater. And Med City, just like that, has a 3-1 lead.
Scoring for Med City, number 12, Colton Prater.
So Prater looked like he was going to pass as he was coming up the left side, made a nice little deke, and found the open part of the net to give Med City a nice little insurance goal there. Really changes things when you're up by 2 with a little more than 10 minutes left. So it's Colton Prater, the 79-minute mark. And Med City is in control now.
Substitution for Joy SLP, number 20, Jorge Radia.
We crossed the 80-minute mark here in this match. Med City with a 3-1 lead. Near side, it's Capra. Up ahead, nice pass, nice play there by Millward. And Millward had a lane for a minute. Was cut off. Suddenly Med City looking for a little bit more. Again, LC Aris comes in here to Rochester on Wednesday night. Med City would like to be undefeated heading into that matchup. And things looking pretty good for that right now. Aylward tries to clear that one away, and Whitney Brown got in the way. It's deflected out of bounds, so Med City will throw it in. Looks like the Mayhem will send in another sub here soon. Lance Hallberg over on the sideline getting ready to check in. Over on the near side, it's Felipe Caputo. Nice pass towards the middle, and Wee wasn't looking for it. You see some frustration there from Whitney Brown, who also had a seam. Kind of went between him and Wee. Now Millward just chooses to send that one up ahead. Kill some clock. Now sent opposite field. Booted high and out of bounds. It'll stay with Med City as we get ready for the substitution.
Substitution for Med City, number 26, Lance Hallberg.
So Hallberg checks in for Lucas Hart, who had another good match here tonight. Hart assisted on the first goal for Med City. And it looks like Med City's going to make another substitution here. Kyle Doppler over in the sidelines ready to check in. We're at 83.5 minutes gone. It'll be Toby Millward coming off after some hard work there the last few minutes.
Another substitution for Med City, number 24, Kyle Doppler.
Joy SLP starting to run out of time here. They're at the 84-minute mark. And now there's the aforementioned Doppler with it, left side. And Med City will take this all day, just getting it over into the other end of the field. Killing the clock, a 3-1 lead. Don't want to make any silly mistakes. Don't want to give up any breakaways. Breakaway is what led to the one goal. Otherwise, a pretty stout defensive effort tonight from Med City. That one deflected out of bounds, and Med City will sub in another player. This time it's Brian Chapman coming in for the Mayhem.
Subbing in for Med City, number 18, Brian Chapman. And in for Joy SLP, number 3, Marco Corona Duran.
Over into the corner it goes, and a lot of pushing down there. That was Doppler, and he's going to get a yellow card for that. Looked pretty equal as Caputo was jockeying with him. But Caputo went down hard, and so at the 86-minute mark, it is Doppler who gets issued a card.
Yellow card issued to Med City, number 24, Kyle Doppler. Substitution for Joy SLP, number 18, Dennis Mensa.
87 minutes gone in the match. Med City with a 3-1 lead. Knocking on the doorstep of a 3-0 start to the season in NPSL play. As Med City just tries to keep it either at midfield or in the other end of the field. Tomei, a nice slide kick. Keep stalling here. Radia goes up the near side. Passes to Mensah. And a lot of substitutions for both teams here late as they turn it over. Tomei up ahead. And now Doppler has some room. Just to put it right in front of the net. A little too far for Brian Chapman. And it'll be corralled by Dawson Fairchild. Med City knocks another minute off the clock with that attack. Tomei up ahead. That one's going to squirt out of bounds.
Substitution for Joy SLP, number 13, Bennett Kwame.
Kyle Doppler with it over on the far side for Med City. And he gets taken down, but ball stays in play. Doppler still in a heap on the far side, tries to get up and walk it off. And now Till Trippner knocks that one out of bounds as we approach the 90-minute mark here. That one deflected out of bounds again by Med City, using those sidelines to put this thing away as Jack Hilton Jones gets called for the push. And now we are in stoppage time. Can't imagine we'll have a lot of stoppage time, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. So Joy SLP with it over on the far side. And beautiful sunset, by the way, that we get to see from up here in the booth. Be sure to stay tuned after the match. We'll have a post-game interview with head coach Neil Cassidy. As Med City just tries to tie a bow on this one. Near side, it's Jorge Radia crossing it over, and really Joy SLP not looking very aggressive here in the waning minutes of this match. Tomei takes that one away and just boots it up the sideline out of bounds. So barring a miracle, Med City will improve to 3-0 on the season. Joyce St. Louis Park will fall to 1-2-1 on the season. So exactly the type of start that Neil Cassidy would want for his young squad. Barring 2 miracles, rather. So just waiting for that final whistle to sound here any minute now. As Joy SLP looks for one more chance here. We up ahead as it cleared. Up ahead looking for Doppler. And now far side again, it's Tomei. And now Med City does take it away.
Let's go.
Some excitement here in the booth as Doppler was about a mile off sides there. We were hoping to get an empty net type of goal. And there is our final whistle. Making the score official, Med City improves to 3-0 on the season, defeating Joy SLP by a score of 3-1.
Your final
So again, your final score, it's Med City 3, Joy SLP 1. Med City getting goals tonight in this order: Jack Hilton-Jones, Mazid Arrow-Lambo, and Colton Prater. Be sure to stick around. We will have head coach Neil Cassidy for some words after a short break here. Again, Med City now 3-0 on the season. Victorious tonight, 3-1 over Joy SLP. Welcome back to Rochester Regional Stadium. I'm Nick Johnson, joined by the victorious head coach Neil Cassidy. A 3-0 start on the NPSL season, and so how do you feel after a game like that?
Great. I mean, we knew Joy the people were going to come in and give us a bit of a hard time. They've got some quality players, but the lads have worked really hard to kind of get our shape down defensively, and then starting to trust each other now, which is a massive thing. That they can, trust each other to take care of the ball, the movements, the little intricacies that take a few weeks to get going when you've got a new team together.
Right, it's early in the season. There haven't been a ton of practices yet, but seems to be guys are figuring each other out here a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're very dynamic in the final third. Defensively, again, I think we needed a bit of work on that from the previous 2 games. We did it, and I think you saw tonight a very organised, disciplined team, which was fantastic.
I was going to say an excellent job defensively tonight. Really seemed to be able to maintain your contain tonight, and other than the one breakaway, just the one goal, and then offensively really seemed like guys were looking to make things happen a little bit more than the previous 2 games, trying to figure out and anticipate what their teammates were doing just a tad more too.
Yeah. I mean, one of the things we ask of them is, we'll give you ideas to get the ball into the final third, but then creativity, because you can't defend or coach against creativity in the final third. So we kind of let them loose. And again, part of that creativity piece is them knowing those intricacies of where my first touch is going to go, how do I play off of that first touch, and what attacking runs do we make, and how do we create individual and team space.
And now you have El Sierras coming in here on Wednesday night, and so you'll look to go to 4-0 there. What things would you like to see the team improve on heading into that match in a quick turnaround Wednesday night?
Yeah, I think just a little bit more clinical in that final third. I think we can take a few more chances to have a few more opportunities at goal. But that's something we'll look to work on and build off the strong start, and hopefully take that into Wednesday.
Absolutely, and hopefully a little warmer on Wednesday night as well, and we want you to come out to the match as well. Again, Med City victorious this evening, beating Joy SLP 3-1. Coach Cassidy, congratulations on the victory, and we'll see you Wednesday night.